All right, this is Dre Boy TV, and we got a special guest. The guy that make me look fresh all the time. One of the best barbers in town, Macho Torres. What's good?
What's going on, brother? I've been maintaining, chilling.
So, what made you want to be a barber?
That goes in the deep, man. I became a barber the first time I became, and I wanted to aspire to be a barber. I got my boy named Ariel, and he told me I was always good with my hands. I did finish string carpentry work and everything like that. And he's like, yo, your personality, the way you are, yo, you should be a barber. You'd be great to be a barber. I'm like, nah. He's like, yeah. I'd be like, nah, that's not for me, kid. He's like, yeah, when you come up in here, the way people are with you, and I'm like, all right. And he's like, the most important thing he taught me was like, yo, my man, barbers are made, they're not born. And that's one of those things that really got to me. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I looked at where I was at in life. I was 21. I looked at where I was at in life. I was already married since I was 19. Sometimes I wanted something better, but I knew I could have something better because I had that work ethic. I had that hustle mentality. I have that. I always stay hungry. Like I just want to eat everything. It doesn't matter if I'm full. I just want to eat. That goes in all aspects: business, mental, spiritual, everything. So that's one of the things that really inspired me. And then I looked at his character, the way he is, and he was much older. And I liked his swag. So I admired that, and I wanted to aspire to be like that also.
So, what made you want to open your own shop?
It's just one of those things that I'm not a follower. I don't know, and it's not in a bad way, no disrespect or anything like that. I'm just not a follower in the sense that I got my own way of doing things. I have my own personality. I have my own way of being. And I've worked for so many people and other things as bosses, and they do it their way or whatnot, and they're all politically correct. I'm not. I'm a very unorthodox type of person. I do things my way. I'm a people person. The way I grew up was like you either go hard or don't do nothing at all. And some people may like it. A lot of people may not like it. You have two choices. You're either going to like me or you're not going to like me. But either way, you're going to understand me. And I show respect. I always show respect if I can get respect back. Because I'd rather be respected than feared. Because respected, there's always a line. Feared, people can cross that line and don't know who you are. People will know who I am and respect it.
So, is being a barber more than cutting hair?
Most definitely, brother. This is where I'm going to go more into deep. And this is where I get into emphasis with that. I'm going to tell you a little story real quick. This is where it goes for me, more than just cutting hair. I got a client of mine, all right? She a little ugly. She got some ugly little kids. Now, she got 3 kids. That's beside the point. But these kids, they nappy-headed kids, you know what I'm saying? I love my people and everything like that. Now, she ain't got the money. She works overnight. She ain't got the money enough to bring them every other week at $15 a head. That's $45, plus you got to leave a tip. That's almost $60. Times that by 2, that's $120. That's a light bill. That's food. That's something that can contribute to her household when she doesn't have it like that. I don't look at it just as money. I look at it, this is where I go into emphasis and with those kids, and I think about kids. I go and I say, you know what? Tell you what, Mama, this is what we're going to do. I want you to bring me those kids every 2 weeks, $7. That's $21. You don't have to tip me. If you don't have it, you don't have to tip me. That's $21. Every 2 weeks, all right, that's $42. That's it. Now, this is where it goes into play. Those kids, when they go to school, they have that confidence level because a haircut goes a long way. They feel like they equal to everybody else, all the other young individuals, so they got a chance. They feel fresh and equal just like them. Who knows? They might aspire next thing to do. They might be somebody big. You never know. But my little thing that I did just by cutting their hair and making them look good and feel good, that's where it goes about being more than just a barber.
What makes you different from the other barbers?
My mind, my mentality, the way I speak, my composure, my demeanor. At the end of the day, people are a lot of intimidated by me. They don't know the real me. At the end of the day, I put on a show. I'm a person. I like drinking. I love, hearing music. I love, partying, but with moderation. And that's a lot of things that people don't understand. You need moderation. It has a balance in life. I show people a perception of what I want them to see. At the end of the day, this line of business is not easy. I make it look easy. It's not easy. I take care of all the business, the marketing, cleaning, labor. Then when I leave here, I have to go home, be a husband, father. It's always ongoing. And on top of that, when you have workers for you, then you have other people's lives in your hands that you have to look out for. So yeah, do I have a great responsibility? Ooh wee, yes I do. But can I maintain it? Yes I can, son, because my name is Macho and Mas Duro.
So, do you expect to expand your business in the future?
I was thinking about it, brother. But this is what I see. I see a lot of people in their endeavors when they become successful and stuff, and I am becoming successful. I don't let it get to my head. I just be me. My father always told me, kiss, keep it simple, stupid. And a lot of people, sometimes for marketing purposes or business purposes, they go in and they contribute and do a lot of things just to get another shop, to get here, branding and that. I don't want that. When it comes to one shop, I just want to have one shop only. Less is more sometimes. And I've seen that, and on top of that, I want to aspire to other things, you know. And I always want to keep one shop, and I just want to have one shop only.
Tell everybody how they can contact you and find your location, your shop.
Well, you can contact me. My phone number for the shop and everything is 941-258-0996. Also, you can find me on Facebook under Macho Torres. We also have an Uppercuts Barbershop page. My IG is Macho BX Bully El Mas Duro underscore or Macho underscore El Mas Duro. And you can see all my work there and see what I post on there. Another thing is just to give quick emphasis. That's where you can find me and stuff like that. Everything that you see that I post and everything like that, that's who I am. That's who I am. My family, my wife, my queen. I ain't got no time for no other girls. I've been married since I was 19. I ain't got no time for that. My kids, I love my kids. I put posts up there for my kids, and that's it. I don't put nothing personal on there. That's fake book. It's not Facebook. You use that just for, you know what? Just for your business. A lot of people don't understand that. We live in a day and age right now that it's motivated by perception. Oh, let them see me. I need to get a like because you know what? I want to be famous and stuff like that. A lot of girls want to be half naked shaking their ass because they want to be the next Aspire, the next Kim Kardashian. She ain't going nowhere, my man. That's nothing. My man, you got other, boys and stuff, young individuals, men, that could be aspired to something else, but they see these, want to sell drugs and nicks and stuff like that. You ain't going nowhere, man. People do that. I got cousins in the hood that really do that because that's what they need. That's what they strive to do. Ain't got no other choice. But when you have another choice, you could do something different with your life. You can actually go to school. You have so much more privileges than any other person in the world. This country, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. Very true what they say, a mind is a powerful thing to waste, man, and you shouldn't waste it at all. And that's what I try to tell these young kids.